we got better lighting now than we did earlier when I was trying. So, I'm going to do a review today of the Maxpedition Pygmy Falcon 2 backpack. So, first off, kind of a disclaimer. Yes, there are no pockets on this one because I cut them off. They weren't sewn properly, which is fine because I was going to cut them off when I got them anyway because I don't use them. I'll see if maybe I can put in a picture or two of what I'm talking about that weren't sewn properly. Just make sure whenever you guys get your packs from Maxpedition, this is the first one I've owned by Maxpedition. Just look it over right out of the box. Really good at all the stitching. Make sure everything's intact. I don't want that to leave a bad taste in your mouth because the sewing, the stitching, everything on here is done very, very well. There was just a fluke or whatever that happened there. Everything else is bomber on this pack. It does look nice though, without those mesh pockets on the side. Here's what it looks like. I'm 5'9", about 140 pounds. I'll do a spin around for you guys here. Let you guys see, staying in frame. So, some specs about this backpack. It is an 18-liter backpack. You can get this for around $100, which is really awesome. 18-liter backpack's made of 1,000 denier Cordura material. It's got YKK zippers, mil-spec webbing. On the outside, it's got good quality, nice positive click with the buckles. Good adjustment points, and the back has just your standard 3D mesh with closed cell foam behind it. Pretty typical, you guys know what that is, feels good. So I guess we'll just start from the outside and then work our way to the inside features. Now I've been using this EDC for about a month now, and I have over 13 different backpacks that I've used for EDC. I've got a whole tote full of them. I can now know quickly what I do and don't like about backpacks, what I need, what I don't need, stuff like that. I never do reviews this early, but I have enough experience with this already to give it a huge thumbs up. Okay, so I guess we'll just start here. Let you guys look at that. You got load lifters up top, underneath both. Got nice box stitching, plastic D-ring, got some Powell's webbing running through here all the way. You got some webbing right there, and then you have your adjustment point. Exact same thing on this side. Everything on this backpack is symmetrical. You can see hopefully right here you got just a little loop sewn in both sides. Let you guys look at the top. Look at the drag handle here. Super overbuilt pack. Super nice stitching. I like how this is stiff. It stays up. It doesn't like flop around or anything. On the sides you got some webbing here. Just clean face since I cut off the pocket. And then nothing here. Going around to the front, you have your external pocket, and then you have your second main pocket, and then you have your main pocket. That's it. So from the harness, you have your Y harness right here, which goes to a buckle, runs down underneath this and underneath this webbing, comes down to this point here, and you can adjust this as well, up or down if you want. So you can see here's just kind of lash on shock cord. You can use that for a rain jacket or, I don't know, maybe a water bottle or first aid kit, really whatever you just kind of want to slide in there that you might need quick access to. It's got good quality shock cord as well with the cord lock on it. So that's nice, just have these options. I like just having options to be able just to clip something on or hook it on, whatever, if need be. Now, when you buy this thing, it'll come with a sternum strap. That's always the first thing I remove. I mean, it's fine. I just don't ever use them, so I'm not going to have them on there. It does not have an option for a waistband, which is fine because I always remove those as well. Don't ever use either one. So, down into the pockets themselves, okay? So first of all, to get into any of them very effectively, you're going to have to pop this off, okay? Now that gives you access to all 3 different pockets. Here, I just keep my gloves in there. This does run up all the way to the seam. Great quality zippers. You can just see how smooth that is, okay? Same thing with this one. Seriously, look at these zippers. Amazing zippers. Best zippers I've ever seen on any backpack. Perfectly done. Okay, so I'm not going to empty everything in the pack, just enough to show you guys what you need to see. Okay, so in here, push that stuff down. You have a pocket, about the size of my hand, and then you got a key keeper, little clip. And then you have just some little organization pockets. Now these are non-elastic, okay, so you're not going to be fitting a cell phone or anything like that in there. It's going to have to be something pretty flat, maybe like a little multi-tool or a pen, just something flat, because they're not elastic. They won't stretch enough to really hold much. But those are there. I don't use them, but I like having the option. That's the main compartment, and this runs all the way down to the bottom. It's that deep, roughly. Can actually hold quite a bit of stuff. About the same width as the backpack. Okay, and coming up to the main portion here. Now this zips all the way down, clamshell, opens up flat. There is nothing on the back here. It'd have been nice if they threw on another zippered pocket or something right here. They didn't. You know, maybe in future models or something they can. But anyway, nothing there. Okay, so let me take out some of this stuff just to show you guys the part you need to see, which is right here in the main compartment. Okay, so up top you have a webbing loop. You have a complete pass-through piece of fabric right here. On this fabric, you just have an open pocket, which, I don't know, 4 inches deep, and then right above that, you have a slightly larger zippered pocket. So, I don't know why this confuses everyone. Guys, they're like, well, what's the point in this? You know, you put something in there and it'll fall down to the bottom of the pack. It's because it's not a pocket. It's meant to, you put your hydration bladder up through here, you hook it to the webbing loop right here. That way, it somewhat keeps it separated from the rest of your stuff, and mostly it just keeps the bladder from flopping around. Super simple. Outside of that, guys, it is just a opened pocket. I'll load this up a little bit to show you guys. You guys can see for size comparisons roughly how big this is. Here's a fleece jacket, a neck gaiter here, and a beanie. Okay, as you can see, it's bulging out a little bit probably. So all you do, put the lid on, grab the corner, tuck in that. See how nice that zipper is, guys? Flip around so you guys can see. There you go. And lock it into the buckle. Boom, there it is. I do like, got something here. I do like how this buckle kind of retains the zippers and stuff, just so, because if you didn't have this open, and maybe if you, the zippers are too stiff, it wouldn't just open up. But anyway, guys, here is the Maxpedition Pygmy Falcon. It's got amazing zippers, amazing materials. They just use top-notch stuff all over this, which just speaks for the product itself. Just good quality materials, good quality backpack, sewn well, done well. Now, whenever you get this, I am going to recommend that you take a lighter. I still need to, and just clean up some of the loose ends on the stitching. They're not loose threads, don't worry. Just loose ends where they just didn't get close cut to the pack. Just cinch them up, you know, no big deal. Also, on the bottom of the pack, guys, I think they call this like the rhino skin. It's kind of a rubbery, leathery material. Just add some water resistance and extra durability to where when you go sit this down, it's not going to like run a hole up through the bottom of your pack or something as quickly. For those of you who like your packs just to stand upright, this is not the pack. Not to say if you didn't slam it down hard enough at the right angle, you could almost kind of find a balancing point. But I mean, it's not going to sit up very well. Now, granted, if you put a big enough item down here, like that, my hand, it'll hold it up, okay, as you can see. So, I mean, if you actually use this area, you can stand it up and it'll be just fine. So, comfort. I've had a lot of backpacks, okay? Some of them pull on my shoulders and push down on my neck and just do all kind of weird stuff. This thing has the best zippers out of any backpack I've ever had. It's using top-notch materials, and the comfort is the most comfortable backpack I've ever used. And that is huge. I mean, I've used this thing on like all-day events, wearing it non-stop, and honestly, I just forget it's even there. I normally have this thing loaded up with about 12 pounds total weight, so I'm not going to say if you load this thing up with 50 pounds, it's going to be comfortable. I'm giving you guys a weight estimation of the comfort, at least for me, and it's not even begin to be uncomfortable. So I wanted to give this a overall review, 1 out of 10, 10 being the best. I will give this a 9 out of 10. And the reason 9 out of 10 is just because the side pockets weren't sewn properly. Did not affect my uses whatsoever because I was going to cut them off whether they were perfectly fine or not. But it is super comfortable, all day pack. It's basically like a small assault pack almost. Just kind of has that style, that feel, that ruggedness to it. It's big enough to put stuff in without getting just bogged down with weight. And in my opinion, it looks nice. And you can't beat the price, guys. $100. I saw people complaining about how this is such an expensive backpack. Man, if you go to like Hazard 4 or some of VanQuest's packs and stuff, $250 pretty easily on quite a few of their packs. $100 on Amazon. They come in a variety of colors depending on the website you get them from. I like the gray and black. But, it's just nice having that option to go with different colors and styles and stuff. So, anyway, guys, 9 out of 10. Amazing pack. I will update you if anything happens to it. I don't see that happening. This thing is built like a tank. So, 2 thumbs up, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!